As Americans, we've been asked to observe National Wildlife Week. And here with a brief message is the Honorary Chairman, Walt Disney.
Over a period of years, we've come to appreciate more and more the wonder and wisdom of nature's infinite plan for the survival of her creatures. But sometimes nature's design is changed by civilization. When this happens, we must help nature preserve her vanishing creatures. For instance, these whooping cranes. The black-footed ferret is another who is rarely seen anymore. The magnificent bighorn sheep is also in trouble. Also the grizzly bear and the sea otter. These and others need your help. And so, National Wildlife Week deserves our support.
Yes, you can help preserve our wilderness creatures. Send for these wildlife stamps. To find out how you can help, write to the National Wildlife Federation, Washington, D.C.
Hello, I'm Walt Disney. The preservation of our American wildlife is very close to me. The fishes in our streams, the birds, the deer, and other animals in our fields, forests, and wetlands, these are all important parts of our national heritage, and we must protect them if future generations are to enjoy them. The National Wildlife Federation, which produces these beautiful stamps, has made the preservation of wildlife homes the theme of National Wildlife Week. If you will write to the Federation at Washington 12, D.C., or consult your local conservation agencies, they will tell you what must be done if our wildlife is to survive. So, won't you do your part to protect your very good neighbors, the wildlife that is around you? Thank you. Hello, I'm Walt Disney. I want to say a word or two about National Wildlife Week. You've probably heard people talk about conservation. Well, conservation isn't just the business of a few people. It's a matter that concerns all of us. It's a science whose principles are written in the oldest code in the world, the laws of nature. The natural resources of our vast continent are not inexhaustible. But if we will use our riches wisely, if we will protect our wildlife and preserve our lakes and streams, these things will last us for generations to come. That is why the National Wildlife Federation wants you to know about its program of multiple use through balanced planning. To further this program, they ask you and me, all of us, to support our local conservation agencies and to purchase the annual edition of these colorful and instructive wildlife stamps. Thank you. Come on, look pretty. That's it. Put the head right up there. That's a girl. Here. Hello, I'm Walt Disney. And these little creatures are baby dinosaurs. We're bringing them back to life for one of our shows at the New York World's Fair in 1964 and 65. You know, these odd creatures were the wildlife of their time, prehistoric eons ago. Unfortunately, we weren't able to preserve them. But I'm sure if the National Wildlife Federation had been in existence then, they would have done their best to save them, for that's their purpose, conservation. Now this year, the National Wildlife Week starts on March 15th, and the theme is outdoor recreation. Now we all need to relax and play in the outdoors. That's why picnic grounds and campsites and swimming and boating areas are more vital than ever. So let's support this worthwhile program. Hello, I'm Walt Disney, Honorary Chairman for National Wildlife Week. The theme, This Is Your Land, is worth remembering, not just for Wildlife Week, but all during the year. Do you know that each of us is a landowner? It's true. As an American, you have an interest in all public lands. They begin close to your home and they reach across the country. They are your city and your county lands, your state and your federal lands. To receive the greatest benefit from these public lands, you should request that they be managed to include all forms of outdoor recreation: boating, hiking, picnicking, bird watching, hunting, and fishing. Yes, this is your land. Know its use and develop it so that tomorrow's Americans may have these lands to enjoy too. To learn how you can help, write the National Wildlife Federation, Department 10, Washington, D.C., zip code 20036.